everyone, it's Nicola Martin here from the Lancashire Professional Development Service. I'm here today to give you a few ideas which you could use with the whole family linked to vocabulary. So the first idea that we're going to explore today is what I call vocabulary room challenge. And all you need to do for this is first of all select a room in your house that you're going to focus on. It might be the kitchen, the bathroom, the dining room, it could even be the garden. The idea being is that you're going to go into that room and identify as many objects as you can, write them down. What we're actually doing there is spotting nouns because we are naming things. So let's get going. Okay, so for vocabulary room challenge today, I'm going to have a little wander around my kitchen to see how many things I can spot. And these will be nouns, as I've already mentioned. Okay, this could be done in a time limit or just in your own time, it's just up to you. So let's go. So I can see a handle, fridge, a water machine, fridge magnets, Leaning Tower of Pisa, Northern Lights, oh, Britain's Got Talent, pink tray, tea towel, oven, oven gloves, knives, kitchen roll, phone charger, plug, socket, cheese graters, that's actually Caroline's, borrowed it, sweet corn, a pan, a handle, potatoes, hob, oh, and some glitter, another pan, some oil in it, some scissors, some asparagus, some mint sauce, salt and pepper, oh, Peter Rabbit's there, slow cooker, cup, dish and a spoon, I want to know a song about that, pink cup, toaster, crumpets, piggy banks, globe, duck, toothpicks, tap, sink, plug hole, washing up liquid, moose, a penguin, what else can we see, one umbrella, cupboard, that's actually the washing machine, radiator. Once you've finished moving around your room and generating all the vocabulary that you can see, all your nouns, what you could then do is return to some of the items, use some stickies and label them. This would be good fun. So we've got a fridge, we've got a tea towel, we have a cheese grater, we have the hob, we have the kettle, and we have the sink. Okay. So now that we have identified all the nouns in our specified room, today being my kitchen, and we might have jotted some of those things down and we might have written some of them on sticky notes. What we can do next is use some of that vocabulary to apply those words into sentences. And this can be done at any level, with any age of child, any year group, and obviously it's just modified slightly depending on the age of your child. Okay, so what I've got here is I've got 7 words that I actually labelled in my kitchen, so I popped them down in order there. What I've actually also done is I've got a random number generator as an app on my phone. The maths team have used this a lot during their training, so you might already have this on your devices. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to generate a number, and the number I have generated is the number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's the kettle. I'm going to generate another number, and it's the number 5, and it's the tea towel. So I'm now going to try and put this in a sentence. Be creative as you like. It might be something like, the kettle loved the tea towel. So something really simple but really good fun. And then obviously you can then continue that. You could obviously just do that orally, or you could write it down. So that's just one idea, using your number generator. You can set your number generator to the amount of words that you've got. So I just set it to 7. You can set it to whatever number, however many items you've identified, however many nouns, and then that will work for your lists. If you do this with the whole family and you maybe do a different room each, it could be a really good challenge to see who can get the most words from their room. Okay. Now the next idea is applying some of those words again into some sentences, but looking more specifically at verbs. And there are 2 words amongst others that we must endeavour to assist children when we're improving their writing. So the first word, one of the words is ran, and one of the words is looked. So all I've done here is found some similar words or synonyms for that word ran. So we've got rushed, sprinted, raced. Similarly for the word looked, I've got glared, peered and winked. Okay? So again, you could have more than that, you could go on and do lots and lots of different synonyms, but just for the purposes of this today, I've just done a few. What we could then do is still use your number generator, your random generator. So if I just go back to that on my phone, and I have got the number 7. So that is the hob. So I've got the hob. What I could then do is choose one of these. I'm not going to choose ran, I'm going to choose a more interesting one. I'm going to choose sprinted. So I've got the hob sprinted. Let's find another one. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The hob sprinted towards the kettle. Okay. Again, we could do the same with looked. So if I do my random number generator again, we might have the bin glared at the sink. Full stop. Okay. So some ideas there for that. Another idea, which is really, really lovely, is the storytelling idea. So what I could do is just take my items that I have identified, my nouns. I could pop them into my little box here with a little shape and pick them out randomly and start to try to tell a story with some of these things. So it might be, once upon a time there was once upon a time there was a cheese grater. The cheese grater loved the tea towel. One day they both decided to make friends with the hob, and so on. So you can make up a lovely story like that. Okay. Just taking that storytelling idea a little bit further, what you could do is go back to your room and select 3 or 4 of the objects that you identified. And again, try to make up a story using these random objects. So for example, I've got my little penguin, my globe, my asparagus and some mint sauce. And it might be something like, once upon a time there was a little penguin and the penguin loved to travel across the globe. He travelled across the globe because he wanted to find some asparagus, and there wasn't any asparagus available near him. He travelled across the globe, he found the asparagus, and whilst he was there he also found some mint sauce. The mint sauce and the asparagus go well together, so the little penguin was really happy and decided to make that for tea for everybody in his family. Something as simple as that. But again, what you're doing there is getting the children to practice that storytelling language and that flow of language, and that's what we really want the children to be able to do. It's not just about words and vocabulary, it's about the application into sentences and into those language patterns. So that'd be a really good thing to do with your child. Okay, so just such a simple idea, vocabulary room challenge, and take it wherever you want it to go, and have fun with the whole of your family. Take care everybody and see you soon. Bye for now.